When you have ADHD, falling in love is dangerous. And it's not because we're broken, it's because our brain chemistry works very differently than an average person. You know, those first few months, the honeymoon phase everyone keeps talking about, for a neurotypical, it's amazing. It's great. For every human being, it's great. For us, it's something else. It's addictive. And you know what I'm talking about. You get hyperfixated, you get addicted, you basically rearrange your entire routine for that person. You would do anything for that person. And that's why when someone gives us affection, interest, and efforts, we don't just fall, we dive head first. And the worst part is we stop seeing reality. Our whole world, our whole entire universe revolves around them and just them. We start ignoring red flags, the same red flags when someone, your friend maybe comes to you and tells you that the person I'm attracted in is being like this. You would ask them to walk away. But when it comes to you and when you're in that dopamine rush, you would start ignoring them and you start thinking that it's fine, it's normal, it's not a red flag, even though deep down you know it's a red flag, but you ignore it. ADHD people are a narcissist's easiest prey because the beginning of a relationship with a narcissist feels exactly like an ADHD love story. They mirror you perfectly, they show you the same energy, they show you the same intensity, they talk like you have the same interest, they pretend to love you, they pretend to like you. Right when we start, when the dopamine is kicking, when the dopamine is off the roof, we don't see any of that. We just think like, damn, bro, you're the same as me. Like, where were you? Like, we are the same people. Like, we love in the same intensity. We start thinking they have ADHD too. That's the best part because they act so well. Because we feel so deeply, we don't think that they are manipulating us. We don't see that they're studying us and basically manipulating us. You have to realize that neurotypicals, they don't feel love the same way an ADHD person feels love. It's not their mistake. It's not our mistake. Both our brain chemistries are different. They feel love, they feel affection, they feel all of that. But the intensity of it varies very, very much. Not saying they can't feel love or anything, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like they don't feel that intensity. So you have to be very careful. We go all in, they don't. We obsess, they pace themselves because it's not the same for them. They take it slow. We like to take it fast. We like this intensity, but in the beginning it will be there. But after a point, things slow down. But for us, it's still the same. Then we'll be like, what is going on? Why are you like this? Where is the intensity? So you don't love me anymore, but they still love you the same. They're not doing anything wrong. It's just us and our expectations and the way we love. We expect them to reciprocate, but they can't be doing that because their brains don't work like ours. And then if you don't correct this, you start thinking, why am I thinking about them all the time? Why are they in my head all the time? You know what I'm talking about. Why can't I stop obsessing over them? Why am I always thinking what they're doing? Why am I like so obsessed? Like you start feeling insane. Every ADHD love story has a turning point. After the dopamine rush ends, after the whole fiasco with the dopamine thing ends, reality hits you, and then all the things that you ignored will start coming to light. You know how good we are with recognizing patterns and seeing through people. You start doing that with the person you're with, the person you didn't see any red flags in. You start seeing all of them, and the imbalance begins. And that's where most ADHD heartbreaks happen. Not because they change, it's because our brains finally started catching up. So, what do you do? That's a good question, actually, because there is no definite answer to that. Awareness, like always, is the key. You have to be aware of the fact that, and it's hard even after you're aware, because after being single for a while, thinking that you worked on yourself, when you fall in love, you still feel the same way, you still feel the same intensity because you can't do anything about it. It's how your brain works. But being aware, therapy, maybe journaling, thinking about the things you say, slow down a bit. You are your best friend. Even though you have ADHD, you still have an awareness, you still have an unconscious mind and a conscious mind inside of you. Try to tap into it. Think about the things that has happened in the past. Keep your routines. Keep living the life you're living, even though it feels like you need to just uproot your life and just be with them and marry them tomorrow. Don't do it. Keep your life, keep your routine, get a third person's perspective as well, because what you don't see, the other person will see. So always try to keep someone as a reality check and ask them and keep them updated. I'm sure you have people in your life. Someone, maybe your best friend, he probably or she probably has ADHD as well. They'll definitely help you out. Even though they wouldn't see it for them, they would see it for their friends. So ask them, get a reality check every now and then. Do not isolate, especially with narcissists. They will try to isolate you. Do not isolate. And try to understand the person, try to understand how they deal with things and all of that. Try to understand them a lot before you get into a relationship with them, because only then you'll understand if you can be compatible with them, because we need to be very sure who we are pulling into our world, regardless if you have ADHD or not. Especially if you have ADHD, you have to be very careful who you trust. You have to be very careful who you let into your bubble. This whole thing is not a weakness, it's not a drawback. It's honestly a gift to love someone so deeply. Finding the right person is the task, but I'm sure we will find the right person. There will be someone out there, and even if they're not, it's fine. But it's not a bad thing, whatever we do, whatever we feel, this intensity. And that's how it should be. We should feel all this intensity, but sometimes we get carried away and it gets misused and we get fucked over. So just to make sure that doesn't happen over and over again, be careful. A neurodivergent and a neurodivergent would be a good match, even though it can be chaotic. At the end of the day, we know what we think, we know what we feel like. Don't let the wrong person use your good intentions, use your intensity for the wrong reasons. You deserve better. Thank you.